Welcome to Jamal Does Vinyl. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. Now, Jamal Does Vinyl is a show about vinyl records, whether I'm going to a record store, whether I'm showing you my collection, whether I'm interviewing somebody. That's what you're going to get on Jamal Does Vinyl. Now, usually I do this on YouTube. Usually this goes on YouTube and then I upload clips on here. But today I wanted to film it just for TikTok. It might go on to YouTube later. Who knows? But this episode is going to be my recent buys, stuff I got from Amazon, stuff I got from record stores, just my recent buys. Without further ado, let's get it, shawty. First vinyl that I got is Blast. This is Before You Go. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I just recently got this and I got it for two reasons. One, Blast is dope, so yes. But I'm moving and I needed to get my packages here, so like my moving boxes and all that type of stuff to move. And I needed a certain amount to get the order in one day. So I got this album, fantastic album, West Coast, so you already know. West, Blast, giving you that summertime music. Had to get it. This is also a colored vinyl. It's eco mix. It's kind of like an orangey brown type of color. At least that's what it looks like online because I haven't opened it yet. But shout out to Blast for giving us that West Coast music and putting the West Coast on. You already know how I feel. I'm West Coast biased as fuck. Next album, Sango. Now Sango, in the comfort of, I got into Sango because I'm a big fan of Xavier Omar, one of my favorite singers. And they got a project together. They got two, actually. This is a gatefold. But I'm a big fan of Sango's. I think he makes fantastic music. I think he's a producer that don't get the credit, to be honest. Like, if you like somebody like K Tronada, you will love Sango. You will love him. And I think he's left out of the conversations when it comes to some of the best producers. This is also a colored vinyl. It's white. Whew, you see that? Do you see that? It's beautiful. 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 I just want you to know. That's what this vinyl is. But we're not talking about Snoop. We're talking about Sango. In comfort of, shout out to Sango. I'm going to give out a million shout outs because that's what I do. Shout out people. This next album, Under Pressure by Logic. Now, I was a big fan of Logic when he first came out. I'm not afraid to admit it, you know what I'm saying? I do think that his music has got worse, but I still think that he can rap his ass off, and I think he need to get out of that whatever zone he in right now and come back to this Under Pressure type of feeling, because he was rapping his ass off. That Young Sinatra series, bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big fan of his earlier work. Gotta open it for y'all so y'all can see it. But Logic was in his bag. Logic was rapping his ass off on this project. My personal favorite song on here is probably Soul Food. Till the End is also a fantastic song, a great way to end the album. Yeah, man, Logic was a good rapper. He can rap, okay? I know he's corny and he gets all these labels and all that type of stuff. And all that could be true. But he's also a fantastic rapper. Shout out to Logic. Shout out to Under Pressure. Shout out to Def Jam. I told y'all I give out shout outs. That's what I do. I'm the shout out king. Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is the greatest hits album. I definitely had it upside down. Let's fix it. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was just listening to this the other day. And I forgot. I don't know how I forgot. I forgot how many hits they got. This is just banger after banger after banger. This also has September. I don't know if September is on any other album because I got like 4 of their albums. It ain't on it. I don't think September is on any of their albums besides this. One of the best greatest hits albums. They're fantastic, man. I just, every now and then, I got to remind myself how great Earth, Wind, and Fire is. And I love going back to their music. Fantastic, you know. You're a shining star. That song right there in particular is a song that, like, I play a lot, you know. It comes on a lot when I shuffle my music on my little shuffle, on my little MP3 player. That song still comes on. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you gotta like get in the vibes of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Great album, greatest hits. You already know. This next one right here. Need I say more? Future 56 Nights. Do I need to say more? Like March Madness. Do I need to say more? This is probably my second favorite project. Not just mixtape, project from Future. My first obviously Dirty Sprite 2, but this is a fantastic mixtape. And there's only like 7 songs on this joint, but it bang, you know what I'm saying? Like I know Future get a rep of being an F boy and all that type of stuff. And I ain't gonna argue with you. But 56 Nights is crazy. It go crazy. Put that on, especially with the speakers, turn it all the way up. I feel bad for my neighbors. Because I'm about to be playing the hell out of this album. Shout out to Future. And this last album, this man has caused some ruckus on the internet lately, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I disagreed with him, but that doesn't take away from his music. We're talking about Mighty Mos Def, Yasin Bey, Black on Both Sides. Classic album. If you ask a girl how old she was when this album came out, and she says wasn't born, she too young for you, bro. She too young for you. I'm speaking for people born in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? This album is just a classic. And you know what's crazy? I got this album the same day that this man said Drake wasn't hip hop. The same day, I literally ordered it off Amazon. And then I went on TikTok to see this man talking crazy. But Drake is hip hop, so is Mos Def. This album is just banger after banger, no skips, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make a case that this album is the definition of hip hop. Like, when you hear hip hop, it's this album. There's only a couple albums that give me that feeling. This album is one of them. B by Common is another one of them. Like, that gives me that feeling of like hip hop. Like, that has every element when you're talking about hip hop. Low End Theory is another one. I can name a list of albums, but that's not what we're here for. This album, though, it's just perfect. It's a perfect album. Mos Def was in his bag. He did his damn thing. Umi Says is on here. Mathematics is on here. Miss Fat Booty is on here. Like, come on, man. Got me sounding like Terrence Howard. Come on, man. But this is Black on Both Sides. This has been Jamal Does Vinyl. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Oh, that's what you do for YouTube. Don't forget to repost, follow, comment below. If you would like to be on the show too, please let me know, you know what I'm saying? I would love to interview more people. I like interviewing. Shout out to Autumn for being the first person that I got to interview this season. But enough of me talking. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.